Took down the Leviathan, which always feels good. Alright, if at first you don't succeed, try a third time.
The greatest horror, it would seem.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was that was just the power of the new Leviathan. I have to say, like, if I'm going for like reliable wins, I'm not gonna fight the Leviathan. That's just gonna be the reality, because I don't see any way that you can mitigate 4 stress from batters around plus 1 stress on each person from breath. That's too much. Natural Eye is nice. Miss the Mark is less nice. We have a Poet Leper with Slayer of Pillagers and Torn Rotator Cuff. A Virtuoso with Hatred of Swine and Curmudgeon. Runaway Wanderer Bloodthirsty. A Deathless Hellion. A Bulwark Man-at-Arms with the yips, as is tradition. A Rogue Feeder Explorer. Night Sworn here. All right, I see a party coming together that's going to be pretty fun, I think.
Hunted, harried, a fugitive seeking to outpace the past.
Yeah, we got lunge pirouette, we got point blank shots here, we got a lot of interesting things going with this team, and the Bulwark Man-at-Arms is strong. So, yeah. Let's rock and roll. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think that there's kind of like a psychological element that comes from within game design when you're in early access that I feel like the Shroud has fallen victim to a little, which was like we want to make this the Shroud particularly, you know, kind of mean and challenging, and then you see people kind of on day one absolutely decimating the Shroud, and you're like, oh, that doesn't feel good. And I think there was a bit of an overcorrection here, is the way that it feels to me. Let's do a quick skills once over. Get some retribution going. We're gonna be lunge pirouette mostly, with poison dart, dead of night, and then probably thrown dagger. We're going to have grenade on the board and magnesium rain for the time being. We'll keep take aim, but this is going to be... So with rogue, we want to be in kind of rank 1 to 2. So we're going to keep lunge and probably keep wicked slice even. Oh, am I down a skill? Yes, I am. I'll put double tap on there. Then we already got you. All right, we're good to go. But yeah, it does feel like a bit of an overcorrection. I think Highlander Pony, I agree wholeheartedly. I am a huge fan of the Grave Robber, and I think the Nightsworn Grave Robber is my favorite.
Off there, Ernest, please.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's an argument to be made that debuff resist is particularly important before going to the Shroud, but there's no real way to reliably collect it. Yeah, and I think Highlander Pony, that's kind of exactly what I'm getting at, is that there's I think they watched like the first day of people playing the game and they're like, wow, everybody's beating the Leviathan. And I think that happened because everyone had gotten good at the game and they didn't change any of the game mechanics other than adding the Leviathan, right? And the Leviathan doesn't have a huge amount of counterplay to it, right? So yeah, so I don't know. I think it feels like an overcorrection, which is a little unfortunate. Now, this team is going to have some problems because getting Dismas back to the front is going to be a little tricky, I think. Actually, it's not that bad. I take it back. I think this is reasonably good. But yeah, so I agree wholeheartedly. Like, I do think there was one message that we got from the most recent patch notes, which is the Shroud was not generating enough stress. And I agree with that. Like, I actually think that the Shroud was, it was the zone that I was going to where I was coming out with the least aggregate stress inflicted upon me. And so I think that did need a fix. I don't know that the Leviathan needed a lot more stress as part of it, because it feels like it's a very HP intensive fight. Like, that seems like that was the vision and the design for it.
The inn awaits its favorite guest.
Okay, so I think I have to go bolster here. I hate to do it, but I think that's the play.
Spend what you can.
And then
For wealth no longer has meaning.
Body Tail's not that interesting.
Indeed it ever did.
Wait, this is kind of a total bust here. Who has the worst? Pyromania. That's not terrible. Yips is whatever. I think Stiff Knees is actually the one that I want to take off here if I can. Didn't get it, so c'est la vie. And then I'm going to put that there and probably this here. And we'll call that good enough. What did you just pick up? Robust. Barristan just got Robust from Slime Mold. Interesting. Did not expect to see that one. Ooh, Stew Pot. Lots of invigorating stews, anyone?
Madness.
More negative banter I'm not super excited about. Academics caches and helping hands. I don't really like any of these. I really don't like the malaise for more negative banter. And this doesn't really have a negative, and these, I think these are both a wash. So I'm going to go to the feeder.
The farms and fields of our kingdom overrun with putrescence.
Toss that on. I don't really want to fight the Harvest Child, if I'm being honest, but... And then there was really nothing here for us. Yeah, we're saving all our money. Yeah, sadly no stew this time, Highlander. But yeah, I think that's the... It's becoming more clear in my mind as we talk about it, but that's the like unfortunate dynamic. Ooh, is this Creature Den or Lair? It looks like it is. Once people get to know your game, it is Creature Den or Lair. I think I'm probably gonna go... It's gonna be it'll be Resistance Encounter, Cultist, Creature Den. Yeah, I don't think it's worth getting the Harvest Child going. Although the inventory space is really nice.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
I'm gonna go down the middle here. Even though that's the most stressful of options. But yeah, I think it is better. Cultist plus Creature Den is 2 guaranteed mastery, which is like the same amount of mastery you get for fighting the Harvest Child. Oh my gosh. Why does no one agree on this? Holy cow. I hate that we're going to take a whole bunch of negative relationship here for like nothing. Huh. That's a shame. At least ahead, chicken. Oh, this is not the first fight you wanna see. We won't get the, yeah, we won't get the dot though. So. Okay, giving us taunt is probably the best case scenario. Yeah, our crits were nice. Their crits were also nice, though, unfortunately. The riposts aren't going to do a lot of good here, though, unfortunately. I'm trying to think if we have any good mark synergy here. Barristan is doing work at the moment. Let's try and fish for a little relationship.
Collaboration confers advantage.
That was Pyromaniac proccing. That's nice.
Persistence will overcome.
Yeah, this team is stronger. Hey, PS. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm super excited about it, too. We've had a corrupting cleaver? Holy cow. Yeah, we've definitely had some growth, and it's felt really good. I'm looking forward, strangely enough, to hitting 1,000 subs on YouTube for the ability to do community posts, because sometimes I just want to let people know what's going on the YouTube side of things, and right now that's very difficult outside of my Discord. Wow, they really don't want us getting any diseases, do they? But yeah, Cleaver is a big pickup, to be sure.
Enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Ah, I know how this one goes. And because we're stealthed, we wait. I thought, oh, stealth ignores dodge. Alright, let's just start knocking this off. I'm going to save the lunge. We do need to make sure that the corpse gets deleted. We don't have an easy way to blind here, and I'm not going to move her up. Is there any other way that I can mitigate some of the incoming damage? We don't have combo, and Rampart isn't upgraded. I think we just wail on it. But yeah, we're going to take a shot on the front.
We can rely only upon each other.
That's okay, though. Revenge is swift, apparently, on that one.
The one pleasant in the extreme. This work is noble.
Yes, Rob, the Discord community is growing, and that feels really nice as well. But yeah, it's a fun adventure, and I'm really enjoying it, and I'm very encouraged by the growth of the YouTube channel. So hoping that trajectory continues on.
Comes asunder before our eyes.
Let's see, who's in the blue right now? Dismas is in the blue, but Dismas is not being involved in this, so we'll just do this. Watch, they're gonna hit us with like a deacon. A blind to go with our strength. Thanks, game. I'm gonna set up the point blank shot here. I think that's the smart move.
Squandered.
Wow, the point blank shot's value just shrunk pretty substantially, but getting rid of one of those feels good anyways. And then Mag Rain, hopefully we'll get a burn going here that will mean that they don't survive. Ah, thank you, Robbie, for thank you, Rob, for linking the Discord in case anyone wants to join. We try to have a lot of conversations in the Discord about strategy, the things we're learning, etc. So, more the merrier is all I will say there. Let's see. Ooh, that not being a kill feels terrible. Barristan need a heal? There's no way we're... Are we getting the kill on... Can we get the kill here? 3 to 5. Oh, yeah, we actually... Potentially. We could at least put him on death's door. Yeah, we didn't, but we could have. Well, so eventually you'll be able to do that from... you'll be able to do that from Discord, Rob. That's probably something I'm going to work on this weekend. That is my vision, to be sure. That is obnoxious that doesn't, Okay, let's just have her not act. I think that's probably good.
An unavoidable end.
Ah, Pouch of Lie. Very nice. It is indeed not now. You are correct. I will not argue or cry foul on that one. I want to get a bolster going here, so I'm going to take my time. Just had to drop that last one on there, didn't you, game? That's gonna get the kill. Stress heal? Never a stress heal at the end.
Abandoned or forgotten.
Yes, there is a short list, Rob, of things that I want to add. I want to add the ability for people in the Discord to submit images, and for me to have like an approve button that causes them to show up. I think that would be super fun. Please, everyone want to go to the creature den, because I want to go to the creature den. No, no dice. All right. Ooh, Paracelsus caught Audrey picking her nose. Oh, come on. You're the only one that has low stress, and you're negative barking. Monsters. All of them. Okay, everybody wants to fight? I will take the relationship over any of these additions, so... see how that goes. But yeah, being able to show images I think would be super cool, and then also this seems like a good idea. The ability for people in the Discord to send messages to elsewhere. Ooh, that was disappointing. So much for Ounce doing much of anything. Hello? I think we can just poison dart here for the kill. Yeah, I think that's better.
A promising development.
Quad Gander. I mean, nothing would surprise me at this point, Innie, but Quad Gander could potentially be... I actually don't think Quad Gander would be too terrible, and the only reason I say that is because 4 to 8, 3 to 5, but this puts us in better position. The Gander kind of benefits greatly from the fact that it buffs other dogs, and I don't think the Gander itself would be that problematic if it was only buffing itself. Oh, this is going to put me in a terrible... Oh, I needed the stress heal. Dang it. Get rid of you. We'll Pouch of Lie so that she can do some work here. Hey, Hexus, welcome to the stream. How's it going? All right, Pouch of Lie to remove the corpses, even though it misses, and then we can Pirouette to remove some dodge or do some damage, or both. Lovely. And then I'm going to slow down a tiny bit here because I think we need to prep for the second half of this excursion. We'll take aim to prep our point blank shot. That dodge is great. Now Barristan, pleased to be bolstering. But does the Gander have an ability? All right, I don't think we get much better than killing this right now. We get an almost full turn. Yeah, okay. I hate that this point blank shot may miss, but the alternative is we take aim again and then just try to Yeah, I think we take aim again. We're going to take advantage of 2 crits, so I don't think it's a terrible idea. And we can remove a lot of
A slow dissection.
a lot of stuff this way. But now we have the difficult decision of, well, this guy's going to get blown up by a point blank shot no matter what, I guess. So how far does this move you forward? 2 forward, so you'll be here. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, Doodle. Yes, the new chapter is out, Hexa. Sorry I missed your message. Yes, we are currently playing the Resentment. We've had a few wins against the Seething Sigh, which is the new boss of the new chapter. Very strong boss, to say the least. Let's see. Hexus, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. You're not quite dead.
Easily dispatched.
I don't think there was any glory stealing there. Oh. She was stunned. She got a stress heal from the glory. There were a lot of weird things going on there. Yeah. Well, anything is more consistent than the Leviathan. Let's be honest about that. The Leviathan is one mean cookie. I think we bolster. We can remove the vulnerable, get a bit of a stress heal.
Sweat-soaked brows.
Now, finally, we get the point blank shot.
Takes hold.
Feels good.
A little help impeccably timed.
Who do we need some relationship with? Well, we'll just defend her here. I'm actually going to Dead of Night to get the heal here, because this is probably going to hit one of these two. Very nice. Alright. We don't mind that. And we can fish for a little more relationship.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Goodbye. Ooh, not goodbye. I'm shocked. Alright, we got it anyways.
A heavy hindrance. The past is gone.
No mastery.
Let it die.
We got the combat items. Not great. We do get some stuff. We're getting a decent amount of stuff for peeling off debuffs. Wow. We could go cash, cash, cash. And then we could get a hospital at the end, towards the end here. I think I'm probably... What are we sitting at for monies? Oh, we are broke. Okay, so... I never know what you can get from caches that are particularly interesting. I'll probably just go wherever people want to go. Yeah, let's get a little bit of stress healing. I don't care too much for going there. Would have loved to have gone to the lair, but we have to pick one. Oh, yes. I had forgotten all about Buffalo. That is that's a deep cut.
Take up these goods.
I don't think I've gotten the disease from there yet. Oh, this is nice. All right, we just got a bit of a hookup there, to be sure. As strange as it sounds, I think that's where our melee damage trinket goes. And then this is all just garbage, but might as well keep it out. And then what do we have for combat items? Let's see. Stiff knees, I'm not that bothered by. That's clearly for you. We can just use that and get rid of it.
When deliberation is exhausted, trust your instinct.
I probably would have went for the fight here anyways, so we'll do this. Get a little more stress healing. Hopefully Barristan in one of these next 2 fights picks up a little bit more stress and we can just hit him with a bolster. Right out of the gate. Not messing about. I would not mind getting rid of stiff knees on Audrey so that she could move a little faster. Yeah, we're drowning in disease resist tokens, that's for sure. And I'm still just fishing for friendship with that. I don't think we need that, although picking up that stress is not terrible. Oh my gosh, really? So the problem is, this guy has a chance to kill himself. I really want to get Barristan the stress heal. So here's what I'm going to do. Because I think he has nothing that can hit the back ranks. So if I move you back, we're getting a little weird here. But I'm going to do this to give her stealth, which I think forces him to attack Barristan, who doesn't have riposte up. And then we'll just do that for the potential friendship.
This wound at least has been
Yeah, so now he just hits Barristan, which is fine. We don't really care about that. That gets us the bolster. And now we can finish the fight in slightly better shape. Oh my gosh, the number of meditative totems and wild teas, is that what it's called? Wild tea? I forget the, like for in items, 1, 2, 3, yeah, wild tea. 3 things that, that remove quirks. So we may not want to go too hard on the hospital. We also haven't picked up any torchlight. I don't think that's the end of the world. You two just couldn't at least agree? You and Paracelsus? Okay, at least we're not. All of our relationships seem to be progressing relatively well. And then the Toxic Ichor, if I don't use it, I'm going to lose it. So we'll just do that so that we can Plague Grenade. Oh, very disappointing there. Probably shouldn't have doubled down on that one, but the Retribution will probably do the work that needs doing.
early results are encouraging.
I do love a good Bulwark Man-at-Arms. Innie, that would be very strong. They did add their first trinket that increases damage of bleeds. That is the trophy from the Leviathan. Is the first one. So let's see. Is this a kill? 2 to 4. You have 3. It is not a kill. This is 3 to 5. This is a guaranteed kill, which means that it won't riposte. No riposte if it dies. Let's get these up front. Neither has Death Blow, so let's just put in some damage. Yeah, I mean, Chance to Dot for Plague Doctors, like, that is an S tier trinket in my book. Like, I will take Corrupting Cleaver over almost anything else. We're starting... The Rogue is in a bad position right now, unfortunately. We need to keep Dismas more at the front so that we don't get the negatives of the rogue. Nice little pile of baubles there. Well, so Innie, I'm not sure I fully understand what you're saying, because like from my perspective, the chance to like an extra turn if you can't land a blight isn't worth anything, right? It would seem. Nice hit there. I'm gonna accept that Paracelsus is gonna take am I? Yeah, just to get it going, I'll let Paracelsus take the riposte. I was like, I know this is going to be not great, but that was worse than expected. Front mortar? Yep.
Bafflement and vexation.
Well, that went about as badly as it can. And unfortunately, it's going to take a second for us to get the healing going. And I expect that this guy's going to kill himself on us before that happens. I'm going to Defender here because I think they can't front mortar twice in a row. So I do want to do a stress. I do want to do a heal here, but I wanted to fish for that. Hey, Annie Banani, how you doing? Oh yeah, that was a mistake. Okay, well we got some relationship out of it.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Okay, laudanum's good. We can probably use that to our advantage. I'll probably burn through that very quickly. So unfortunately, Innie, I think that the nuances that you were describing may be a little too nuanced for me to pick up while also playing Darkest Dungeon. It strikes me as the kind of conversation that I would be happy to have over on the Discord when I'm not streaming, but unfortunately I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out while also trying to keep the game on track. So I apologize, but I think you have an interesting concept there for sure. I'm not quite sure I'm fully figuring it out. Let's see. I think I want Audrey to go earlier, so I'm gonna give her the speed trinket. That's probably gonna get gone. That's gonna get gone. That's all our trinkets taken care of. We don't need slime mold anymore because we have enough other food. Clotting poultice is unlikely to be a difference maker for us. The brain space is very limited. That is a great weakness of mine, to be sure. That can go, and then does everybody have something? Yeah, so gonna let the ablative powder might be useful if we go up against the librarian, but I think we'll go with that. I don't really care about the scouting, so I'm just gonna go to the right because it's less stress. Get 2 people under 3, I think, is worth it, even though Dismas is now going to have a hissy fit, and we're going to have to do a bit of stress healing on them. Okay, and then Barristan has the laudanum, so we're going to need to use that as well.
To arms, though it brings no satisfaction.
All right, slightly better one there. So if I lunge forward with Audrey, we lose the point blank shot, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to do that instead. Definitely a little nervous about Dismas Dismas's stress levels, though, to be sure. We have the Corrupting Cleaver, so there's at least there's a chance. And then as much as I want to get riposte up, I think we just need to accept that there's going to be some potential collateral damage. Yeah, Annie, we this has been a bit of a doomed day for us. We've had some rough luck, to say the least. But we've been doing some like random draws and things like that, so it is not entirely surprising. So I'm gonna start working on you, I think, stress wise with the laudanum, because we're gonna get another stress heal here. This one's already dead. Let's move things forward.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
That was nice. Somehow Dismas got a stress heal in the middle there.
A righteous action. Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble and necessary.
Some runs do be like that, Annie. Low chance you can even obtain a good trinket makes hypothesizing rather worthless. I don't know. I think it's always useful to kind of like explore what are the potentialities, right? I think that's part of how you get better at games. Am I just gonna throw this away? Our torch is low at the moment, so the Brilliant Brew is not going to be useful at all to us, but that gets us most of the way there. And then, did we use up any consumables? No. Food barrels. There might be some value to food barrels. But now we're in the very sticky situation of what do I get rid of? I'm going to get rid of one stale bread, I think. But our stress is not well managed. That is the truth of the situation. We also haven't had a positive relationship yet today. So maybe my rustiness, as the title denotes, is more worrisome than expected. Ooh, sturdy enemies. Oh, really? Are you immediately gonna watchdog? Saw it coming a mile away. Very gross. It's interesting that does not trigger riposte, I will say. Seems like that's a hit, and it probably should.
Unavoidable end. The slow suffering begins.
I've decided I've had enough of this dog, and also we're full on stuff, so I feel like that's an acceptable way to take care of this particular fight. And then I'm going to do that. I'd even take Amorous. Yeah, anything. You point me at any option and I'll take it. Range does not trigger. I don't believe that's true, Innie, because we earlier this run used Noxious Blast and got hit by the dog. I'd have to go back and check the footage, but I'm pretty sure that's the way it went. And I think, unfortunately, Bolster is not. Certainly in what's our plan here? I'm gonna hit you with one, I guess, since we can't bolster. Everybody's extremely dead. Yeah. So let's fish for some relationship while we're waiting here. Maybe not ranged items. Wait, are you serious, game? That was 2 negative relationship.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Yeah, I mean, we can try it again, but I believe riposte hits... certainly, I know beyond a shadow of doubt that front mortar is a ranged attack, and it definitely still triggers riposte. So I don't think that's a mechanic in the game. But yeah, I'm not 1,000% sure. We'd have to test it, but it certainly makes sense to me too. But yeah, the game does not always make sense. Okay, at least everyone agrees that we're gonna fight. You're neutral with both of them? Oh my gosh. Paracelsus is on the struggle bus relationship-wise. An ambush. We're pretty resilient to ambushes here. Ooh. Would have liked to have gotten it dead. I will do my best. Rusty, I will do my best. Let's just get the retribution up. We're hoping for a backhand from the big boy in the back. Fleshy backhand is as good as it gets. Even if you get the knockback. Well, we finally got the dog. Just took way longer than expected. Okay, Paracelsus is in a bad way. Close. As much as I want to put up the taunt, I do not think we have that luxury. Yeah. Wishful thinking. More fleshy backhands, please. She was awfully quick last time. I wouldn't mind getting another hit in on her before... Ooh, nice! This is our first proc of Pyromaniac.
Messy, but effective.
Let's see. I think we just do what we can do here. Strategic Withdrawal could be interesting on Barristan for the back one. But I'm just gonna try and do the work here. This guy does have Death's Door. Citation needed? Yes, does have Death's Door. Pyromaniac lighting yourself on fire. And then I think I'm going for greed here. Greed is good. Fleshy Backhand is a very good sounding ability, and also my absolute favorite. If more mobs could Fleshy Backhand, aka a melee attack that does not cause stress, I would be a very happy camper. Right, I think I'm just gonna divest in disease trinkets. This one has been doing at least a little work. Fisherman's Net can go, but then we're a little bit jammed up. Holy Beads. So 50, I don't know if this 50-50 is mutually exclusive or not. The speed is not terrible. We can get rid of one. Clotting Trinket's not that important. We are rolling a bit of a bankroll, but the other thing of note is we don't have that many bad quirks at the moment, and we're headed into a hospital. I don't know if I want to spend a bunch of money on curing quirks. Wow, that was a disastrous low roll. Holy cow. I think this guy is more annoying. With a corrupting cleaver, we just failed to blight this guy. Holy cow. That's a kick in the teeth. I'm hoping Barrison picks up one stress here. That's my hope. No more. That's enough. Okay. We're going to get a nice bolster here, for sure. And then, unfortunately, I think it's just best to pirouette and get her off the front line. That was potentially questionable. That's annoying. Oh, it's the stun one. As long as it doesn't give stress, that's okay, I guess. The baby head is not stuffed with baubles. Much to my chagrin. And then, unfortunately, we lack a third spot from the front option here. Heal might have been a better call there. She's gonna die no matter what. Oh, is she? She's not, but I think we're better off just ending the fight. Letting her like land a horror or something like that, I think would have just been messy. Hey, Stakes! How goes it? Ooh, we got a whiskey barrel and some more storage space, but we're gonna have to do some work here. I will swap these two. And then trinkets, we have nothing else that we can divest from. I'm gonna let... I think we need the meditative tokens. I'm not a huge basketball person, Stakes. So I wasn't planning on it, but I am certainly curious what happens. Okay, now I'm gonna beeline it and hope that we make it to the hospital before we get any goods. Okay, and now we can... Pyromania is a negative. I don't mind Pyromania. Stiff knees I definitely want to go away. The yips I definitely want to go away. I'm gonna leave Pyromania. And then Austere... I think we'll just get rid of them all, and then we're going full laudanum. So a lot of our cash supply is now no longer present, but this will help us control stress while we continue getting this this party off the ground. What is the current series standing stakes? Annie, do you know what it actually does? It seemed bad, but I didn't actually know. Okay, this thing gnashing is probably for the best. 60 burn, we're not going to land a burn there. Oh, come on now. That was very disappointing. Wait, why did Dismas use the burn and then not get a turn? Did anyone else see that? Am I going crazy?
A slow dissection. An unavoidable...
I feel like Dismas didn't get a turn. One in a best of 7? Interesting, Stakes. That is exciting. I've never noticed it specifically, but But yeah, it seems like Pyromaniac, when we got that, we lost our turn with Dismas. Which is very curious. I was not expecting that. Okay, so we have an opportunity to test Watchdog now. That's good. I like Rampart more than Hold the Line generally. You know, I may need to reconsider that though. I guess they have the same damage. Actually, they're very similar skills. And Hold the Line has more crit. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe never Rampart over Hold the Line. That's a very interesting observation, Rusty. Okay, Innie. I'm doing this even though it is ill-advised. Noxious Blast is a ranged skill. And I'm going to use it on the dog who riposts even though it is a ranged skill. Just, so now we've put that one to rest for science once and for all. Okay, let's get some healing going. I mean, I'm surprised how similar they are, if I'm being honest, Rusty. I don't think I had looked that closely at them. And I am surprised that they are as similar as they are. Do I want to go for more greed here? I don't think so. I think we finish this off. Yeah, because Hold the Line is basically, like, Rampart is good if you're doing, like, a middle shuffle comp. I feel like we have someone who doesn't have full trinkets. So let's see. So Rampart versus Hold the Line. Yeah, so Rampart, I guess, just has the knockback, which I guess sometimes is useful, but that's a pretty minor... Oh, we're about to get a cultist fight, because we got ambushed. Oh, why is that scrolling? Oh, we found a little bit of, scouting there. Interesting. Okay, everybody doesn't want to do anything, so we'll do that. Hey, there's a relationship for you, Rusty.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Yeah, Hold the Line, I think, is better than I necessarily gave it credit. So what's very interesting that I think we learned here is Pyromania is on round start, you get the Molotov cocktail sometimes, which I think is a good thing, generally speaking. But it appears you lose your turn when you get it, which I was not anticipating. Let's see. Do we want anything? No, I think we can let that trinket go, just so we have a bit of space. Are we going to make it to the assistance encounter? I expect the answer is no. We're also only at 1 mastery for this. This is kind of terrible. But I mean, that's just what I thought I saw. I'm going to have to pay more attention to it when it happens. Okay, here's our cultist fight. They are sturdy. Sturdy, sturdy, sturdy. Okay, yeah, so we're going to get to test it right away, because we got lucky with Pyromaniac's Firebomb. So normally I would hit this one in hopes of exposing them for a point-blank shot. But now we're going to see if Dismas actually gets a point-blank shot or not. Going to spend a Caltrop here so that I can get the Blights rolling on the back line faster. Okay, so because he has the Pyromaniac thing, he's going to get the option to use the Firebomb. But no turn. Okay, so that's the difference, because with Field Medicine, or Field Surgeon, I believe it is called, you get both your turn and the free action. So it's happened twice now. So it may be a bug, but if it's a bug, it is a it is a bug that happens consistently. Yeah. So I mean that's why it's a blue, right? We knew it was on the negative end of the spectrum, but I did not expect it to be sniping our turns. So that's very interesting. I was trying to put her on notice, but I guess that was unrealistic. Well, I guess we get it. We get it here. So hopefully she just falls over dead. Nice. And I like what our party stress is looking like. Enough so that I'm going to use a laudanum here, and then... Barristan, are you close with anyone else yet? Alright, well, we'll give you and Dismas a little something. I love that when we pirouette now, we're going to be, we might as well get the... We're not going to get heals on either of these two. That's perhaps the only problematic part of this strategy, but stress is looking good. So for the positive quirks, I agree, Rob, but I do think there's a certain amount of balance that comes from Pyromaniac. Like, Pyromaniac as a nature is about a compulsion to have to do something. We're not going for an Infernal Flame run. I think that's... a relatively non-controversial thing. I don't think we need 2 Dark Impulses, so I'm going to let the other one go. But yeah, Pyromania is like a compulsion to do something bad, so I can see the justification, but it is not described in the... It's not described anywhere in the tooltips. There's no way to know that that's the way things are going to go, which is, I think is a little unfortunate. Good start. Oh, I guess we did put Dismas at a bit of a disadvantage, though, because he didn't get his point-blank shot off. Do that for the friendship.
But a welcome one nonetheless.
Perhaps one problem that our team has is... Oh, yeah, now we're going to have a hard time getting Dismas into position 1. So, Rusty, here's another thing that I... The immobilize makes it harder for our juggle comp to kind of sing. So I kind of wish I had used Rampart instead there. Now that I'm looking at it, but that is a relatively minor complaint. One of my all-time favorite shows there, Rob, by the way, for those who can't see it, he posted a GIF from The Good Place. Yeah, sorry I missed it. The text, it goes by too fast. 4 damage from back here. You love to see it. The Good Place was an absolutely fantastic show, without a question. Loved that show. Let's see. I'm gonna try and get some more heals going here. But yeah, so the GIF is one of the characters saying, anytime I had a problem, I threw a Molotov cocktail, which is on point for Dismas's current dysfunction. But Dismas is putting the dis back in dysfunction, if nothing else. All right, and then finish that up. Yeah, no, Rusty. I mean, I think everything has its place. Given that we have Dismas as a rogue, which means that he benefits greatly from slot 1 as his position. I think that it is hugely important that Dismiss live kind of in the slot 1, slot 2 category. This, I hate this. Like, this is like tearing us apart here. Okay, we definitely won't do that one. This one just puts back you two, and we get 30 and a bunch of stuff. Or this one, you and Barristan are struggling a bit. No, you're well on your way. And you and Barristan, I think, are close. All right, well, we're gonna take a hit here, I guess.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Songbook of Amorous Ballads. If you ever want to ruin a relationship, there is no better way. Okay, but now things are getting really, really unfortunate. We have a bunch of whiskey, which people are gonna cringe as I discard. We have our food for the next section. That's good. We have no trinkets. The food barrels, I'm unconvinced if they're actually worth anything. Laudanum, those. This can go here. But we need to come up with a little more space. Yeah, it's a great way to run things. I'm hanging on to this food barrel, but I probably shouldn't. I think that's the safe bet on what I'm doing currently. I'm gonna let one meditative totem go and one food go, I think. Yeah, Rob, I mean, I just think it does... Basically what it means is in the future we could just have one stack of food and just be good to go. Which I don't know if it's worth it, but... Barristan... That was a -2? You have no negatives and you just -2'd for fidgeting? Barristan, you absolute monster.
Emptiness and dissolution have wormed their way into the
that is the way it's gonna play out, Innie, if I know anything to be true. Okay. One less problem. 99 problems, but that particular goat ain't one. So I'm thinking I'm setting up for a pirouette into a point blank shot. You do need to mend fences here. Ooh, big pirouette. Wait, how did she light everyone on fire? Slayer of Cadavers doesn't light people on fire. Pirouette doesn't light people on fire. Am I crazy? How did they get lit on fire? Like, Dismiss has Pyromania, which can light things on fire, but she doesn't. Am I losing my mind? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Let's fish for some relationship. Well, now he lit himself on fire. That was weird. No, this is the first zone, Rusty. This is the first zone, and we did not kill the Harvest Child, so nothing. So yeah, so if she goes first here, that's bad for business. So I guess I'll do that. I think I'm losing my mind. I mean, it's very apropos, if nothing else. That was a 15% resist. You hate to see that. Oh, wow. We're not going to get anybody dead, are we? All right. I don't mind Barristan taking the... Oh, that's not a fleshy backhand. If ever I've seen something that is not a fleshy backhand. The weakened lunge was probably not the play. And I probably should have lunged there. One off lethal there. That was a mistake. Barristan needs a reverberating redoubt, as per usual. Why the feeder? I'm curious. Do you feel so? She just did it again, right? That stress came out of nowhere, I think. Okay, nobody's getting anything. I think I am gonna slow roll it to get the heal on Barristan. Am I? Maybe I'm not. Yeah, I feel like she's picking up the fire imparting abilities of him, because there's nothing in Nightsworn, there's nothing in Slayer of Cadavers. I think we just finish it, and then we probably don't bother fighting the final Guardian fight. For stun resist, I'm gonna say, and a stake and spuds. We're probably okay to do it. Okay, we're gonna try and take down this guy ASAP. We're gonna try and do it before the worships proc. Famous last words. Big money. Nope, no big money.
An unavoidable end.
We're hoping for a single target or a miss here. So I think, yeah, so in terms of difficulty, I think the okay, that's perhaps a little unfortunate. I would really be sad if this kills him. Oh my gosh.
The battlefield has claimed its due.
Hey, Oyen, I believe they said in February they will be, they're aiming for release. That is absolutely hilarious. First death's door and a cherub kills our Bulwark man-at-arms. You love to see it. Oh, and then this guy isn't gonna die? Alright, thank you. You know. These things happen. We have a Poet Leper we could potentially play with, but it's gonna be a little hard, I think, to do that. Oh, and Barristan had our Laudanum. Gosh darn it. Let's put in some damage. That was not much damage.
Messy, but effective.
But yeah, it's my own fault. I faltered. I probably should have healed Barristan sooner, not been so greedy. Not been so greedy.
In life or in death, we are all prisoners here.
Do you think that the color in the game is wrong? No, I don't think so. I'm not sure exactly what you are referring to in terms of the color. Like I don't think the color is wrong in the stream, if that's what you're asking. I'm gonna let one laudanum go because there's no way we're getting things down. I'll put the knuckles there. This is garbage. This is garbage. I'll keep the stun trophy. No, that's probably gonna go too. And then we have 2 steak and spuds, 2 of these. Gonna have a lot of work to do when we get there. What else can we get rid of? I think I said I wanted to keep the barrels just because I didn't think we have anything else. I'll let the holy beads go, and we'll just roll the rest of the way, and then hope that we pick up that poet leper from the beginning, and we'll have to play around that. Oh yes, okay, sorry, no problem, Oyan. And also let me know if there's a particular pronunciation. But yeah, so there are quirks that are, anytime you see yellow, it basically denotes good things. So positive interactions between characters, good news, those sorts of things. And then the blue indicates negative fights or things like that.
There are yet places.
Okay, we picked up Chatterbox and Lurker. And we picked up Bonnie. I'm not sure that's what I was hoping for, but
as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
But there we go. We have a full complement of stuff. And yeah, how is Bonnie going to work out in this team? I guess we're going like full shuffle. What did you just pick up? Lurker? Okay, yeah, that was that. Let's see. So we do want to get rid of Pyromania because it's not like a bonus thing. Is your Photo Explorer? Not really. We don't care. All right, so we got rid of that. Then Thin-Blooded and Chatterbox. Let's try and burn one of those off. Thin-Blooded goes away. Chatterbox is a little unfortunate. Let's do this first. It really does, Rob. It really does. All right, all blue. All right, inseparable. Something that can block us from point-blank shotting, as Innie pointed out. Whose relationship do we want to ruin with the book? This is such a big gamble. So let's see. Steak and Spuds will go on our smaller folks. I have to decide if I'm even going to use this. There is a strong argument to be made not to. Oh, Songbook of Touching Dirges. Should have found out that this was here sooner. It is a shame that we did not pick that up. Ooh, Stiff Drink. It's not the one that I want. It's not Foreclosure Notice. I really don't know. Oh, Sneaker Standard we probably do pick up. I think that's going to be our buy here. Leather Strop is interesting, but not for this team, I don't think. We could try again to get rid of Chatterbox with this. We might as well spend. Where are we going next? We're doing a quick sluice. Ooh, a Shroud with 2 Mastery. The Gnarly Knuckles are also interesting, but free is free. That's truer words are rarely happen. Now, unfortunately, I used up a lot of our stress reduction stuff before that happened, but we got rid of Chatterbox. It does not count against your regions. That is correct, Rusty. So let's see, anything else of value that we can pick up here? I don't think so. Pick up the boxing gloves. Those, okay, yeah, actually the boxing gloves will be good for getting a bit more stress knocked off. I'm really tempted by the Songbook of Amorous Ballads. Dismas and Bonnie could get a relationship out of it. There we go. Glimmers of Hope. Glimmers of Hope could be good. We also need to put some trinkets in here and give you something. All right, we came out of this feeling okay-ish. I don't really know how Bonnie is going to play in this team, though. Yeah, that is the one mistake here, is I should have checked the routes before. I probably would have saved our food if I knew we were going to this lose. Exterminate here is really tempting. The 2 mastery and the exterminate is like, we'd basically be guaranteed 3 to 4 mastery from the shroud, and we only picked up 4 on the last one. Let's get this going though. We're using point blank shot pretty much every time. I don't know what Bonnie is going to use. It's a little tricky. I think lunge and pirouette are necessary. We did lose our stress healer. That's going to be a little messy. I think smokescreen is probably good to pick up. But this team is weird now, to be sure. I'm really thinking about, I think we got to go to the shroud. Getting the creature den plus 2 mastery, assuming we can, is going to be huge. Yeah, I think so. Anything else we need to do here? I don't think so. And then Bonnie, you're going to be front line, so we grab Hearthlight. We're gonna be going heavy shuffle energy. So we'll go that way.